Hello everybody, my name is Lucas and welcome to the 9-month world tour for Rouindaria, my Lifetime 5 single player series in Minecraft. And basically this is the 9-month progress world tour. A couple disclaimers before we get into it. I'm going to try and keep this pretty quick because it's 720p and I have really bad internet upload speed. The first and second world tours, the 3-month and the 6-month, will be linked in the description below, so if you have not seen them, I would highly recommend you go check them out before you watch this. Sorry they're in a little bit lower quality. And lastly, I stream this world almost exclusively on Twitch. My link will be down in the description. It's extremely low quality because of my terrible internet. You can barely see what's going on, but if you want to keep up with the progress that we've been doing, and if you just want to chill and maybe be considered one of the OGs once we get better internet, hop on over to the Twitch channel. Link will be down in the description. So anyways, we've got a lot to cover and not a lot of time to cover it. First up, on the completions list that we finished in the past 3 months, you'll notice that there is now a river, a very distinct river, now making my base an island, and you can see it. So basically everything that's man-made is the bottom section right here. You can see my mouse. I dug that out. This section right here that goes behind the cactus farm, and I have to admit it's not actually 100% complete because there is an area somewhere like back here that doesn't connect up quite yet. And then this area through the desert is 100% man-made, as well as all of this. This is man-made as well. And so that was one of my objectives in the last world tour. I said that I would like to make my base an island, so that way I know when I need to move. And so this is my original base, and once we fill up this area, we're going to move elsewhere. Things to come in the next world tour with this river. Maybe not in the next world tour, but I would like to decorate it with coral and make it like a coral reef theme vibe and make it all light up, so when we come up here at nighttime, all you'll see is a nice glowing river in a nice circle, and you can see my base. The only sections that I have done with coral is that area right there. You can kind of see like the pink coral and the yellow coral sticking up. You can kind of see that I've started to work on that area, and then got distracted by other bigger projects. But anyways, that's the start. And thing number 2 that has happened, we're gonna be sticking around this main base area for a little bit, and I'm actually gonna lower my render distance back down because we increased it so you guys could see everything. Thing number 2 that happened was we expanded the cow farm. The cow farm used to be the same size as the sheep farm, but instead we breeded a whole bunch of cows, expanded the absolute crap out of it, and now I have like a full shulker of steak. And so instead of having to trade with villagers for golden carrots, we are now exclusively using cooked beef as a food source for this world. Also, you'll notice this build right over here. This is another thing that I'm working on right now, because I have no automatic sugarcane farm. And there's a project that we will finish off the world tour by that really involves a whole bunch of sugarcane. And so I figured I would start on an automatic sugarcane farm. This is one module of said automatic sugarcane farm, and it is very rudimentary. I like the design. Features white concrete and nether wart blocks back there. Basically, a sugarcane grows, gets picked up by the observer, and then the piston breaks it, falls down, and then the hopper minecart picks it up. You can see we've got some in here right now. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys because we have a lot to cover, and I've got a list down here. So that's the sugarcane farm, and it will be linked with another project that I will show at the very end of the video. This is something that I made basically for myself. You can see up there it says projects to complete, and as you can see we've got a almost full board. All of these are projects that, let me get my cursor out of the way, that will be coming up soon. You know, we gotta clean up villagers, evil castle, sugarcane farm, you can see that's up there, we're working on it. The guardian farm walls, which I'll talk about The gold farm, which I'll talk about a little bit, right? River Island decorations, I talked about that. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff on here that I would like to get done. Obviously, the big creeper farm one, that'll be the surprise at the very end, and why I think I'm doing something that no other Minecrafter has ever attempted before. Not clickbait, by the way. If somebody else has done it, let me know. But this is the project board, and I thought it was pretty cool. Made a little nice floor for it, and nice and conveniently, we've got dark oak signs and white dye, just tie-dye it. So I made that very recently. Anyways, this giant 100 in obsidian was to commemorate everybody who showed up for the 100th episode of this world, live on Twitch. I did my first ever Minecraft speedruns. Here, let me see if I can sleep to where you can still see the 100. Look at that. So all these people are, they're on signs. And if you would like to be on a sign for episode 200, which I think I'll build probably, I don't know, right here, then feel free to stop by the Twitch on episode 200. As you can see, you could use a lot more signs, because this whole 0 isn't even used, and I'm up there too. That's my Twitch, Rouindaria12. Go follow. And so I thought this was just a cool little way to commemorate the people who stopped by for 100 episodes. Alright, look at my list now. So if you remember in the last world tour, this area was filled with a whole bunch of iron golems. But now, you'll notice that there are none. We have reduced the lag, and of course my bamboo farm is triggering literally as I'm talking. But I took care of all the iron golems, I killed them all off, and to prevent them from respawning, the issue was with my villagers, is I just had a whole bunch of beds spammed in here. And so either in the 3-month or the 6-month world tour, I showed this area off, and it was filled with beds. So I spent the time, I chopped them all down, let them all despawn, and so that way this can no longer be a massive iron farm, and we can keep the iron golem population under control. Finally, I have started moving these villagers out, one by one. Currently only grabbing the important ones that I need to our master villager trading hall. Also, we'll talk about the walls that I just passed later. My master villager trader hall is down here. It has been expanded. In the last world tour, I believe I only had 1 or 2 modules built, but here we have 5 modules built, so you can kind of get an idea for the scale of things. Probably going to have 5 here, and then 5 reflecting back here, and we'll do something around the outside. But we have completely filled up these with toolsmiths. They sell me 1 iron for an emerald, and so this is how we're getting all of our emeralds in the world. We just go back and forth and back and forth. We get a whole bunch of emeralds. And then these are our super duper important villagers right now. And we've got Silk Touch, Mending, and this should be Efficiency 5. And they have been used to build a whole bunch of shovels, which we are using for the Creeper Farm project, and a whole bunch of pickaxes that we have used for the Creeper Farm project. And the reason why I say RIP version 15 and 27 is because I broke them. And I think number 10 also broke. Because yeah, 9, and then 10 is gone, and then 11. And as one of the project was on the projects board, we are going to be building a Toucho Silk Remembrance Shrine for all the pickaxes that sacrifice themselves to a big dig. Now, you might be wondering, why do I need so many shovels and so many pickaxes? You'll find out in 15 minutes. But anyways, yeah, we made a huge amount of progress on the Villager Trading Hall since the last World Tour. You can go, I think I touched up on that in the 6-month World Tour. And this right here was something that I have been putting off for a long time, and I'm going the wrong way. The Evil Castle Walls. So I don't know if I meant... it's not going to load in. Whatever. We'll make it load in. So in the last episode, or the last World Tour, I mentioned that I would like to start this project. And it has officially been started. Let me actually raise render distance. And what this project is, it is going to house a double chest for every single item in the game. And that's basically it. It's gonna be a massive storage system. Just it's gonna have one double chest for every single item in the game. It's not gonna be bulk storage. It's not gonna be any type of regular storage I'm gonna be using on a basis. But say I need, I don't know, 15 light blue glazed terracotta with a hint of end stone brick, and I go, well, I'm gonna have to go to a mesa, or I'm gonna have to go to the end. Instead, I just go here and find all the blocks that I need for very specific purposes. The walls were not here last time. There was nothing here but a flat area, and now the walls are officially here, as well as a super cool little entrance that I am very proud of. And so get a little bit closer so you guys can see the design. Basically, there's bone blocks, and I basically made like a flare out T essentially. And then something I'm really proud of is I set the crimson logs one block back to give a little bit of depth to the build, and that's something that I'm kind of wrapping my head around, is adding depth to builds. I'm actually really proud of these walls. And then this, my entrance. It's on a diagonal too, and I think I did pretty well. Kept it kind of minimalistic, but the diagonals were a bit troublesome. But I installed a little bit of redstone. Click the button, and the lava goes down, and then you can walk through, and there's a button on the other side. Obviously, I haven't hidden the redstone or anything like that, but I just wanted to show that off, as I thought that it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Alright, so now we are going to go explore elsewhere. Yes. Let me just check my notes here. Alright. Last thing before we head into the nether is look at my ender chest. Look at how organized it is. Started actually finding uses for things and things to put in my ender chest. And so we've got I Just Died. It has an elytra, flint and steel, a bed, and all that. Did You Almost Die? This contains totems and a couple saddles, apparently. So we can tame a horse, I guess. I get the redstone box, the torch box, spelled weird because why not? Propellant, got gunpowder and paper and a crafting table in here. We have an egg. This is for a channel point redemption. Basically, somebody redeems it, and if I name an egg after them, and if it spawns a chicken, a baby chicken, then they earn a gift sub. That's just for convenience. This is my Touch O Silk, my Silk Touch pickaxes box. This is my riches. It contains all my diamonds, some emeralds, some more shovels, redstone, my conduit. Dragon egg is in here, right? And so that's pretty important not to lose. And then we've got the food. This is what I mean when I was saying we're basically relying on cooked steak, as well as the sharpness 5 sword that has looting 3 and fire aspect 2, so we don't have to actually cook the food, right? That's pretty cool. I like just one-shotting cows. As well as totems. These are the tools. So this contains my fortune pickaxe, as well as my fortune axe and my fortune hoe, as well as some regular old shovels. And here's the Touch O Luck, is what we called the fortune pickaxes. This is the shovels, showed that off. And then this is my In Chat We Trust. And basically, it's a firework that you can shoot. And this is how I kill pillagers, because I love shooting fireworks at people. It's not like a bow to where you have to like calculate drop. It just shoots in a straight line. And I recently discovered that, or I remembered that crossbows can shoot fireworks, and absolutely lost my mind. I'm so excited about that. And you can see glowstone, make it do all sorts of things. And yeah, basically we use that to kill any pillager patrols that we see, because what more fun way than to kill a pillager patrol than with fireworks. And then the bucket is for milk, because obviously when you kill the pillagers you get bad omen. I've just used it before this. This is my fishing rod, and this is my I Fight Bad Dudes. Somebody gifted 5 subs for me to use a hoe as a weapon, and so I figured I would make a hoe. and name it I Fight Bad Dudes. Flint and steel, and then just your regular shulker boxes in case you're out and about and you need to pick up items for whatever, and you run out of inventory space. Alrighty, so that's everything that's covered at home. No other expansions on the base besides the river, pretty much. That's pretty much it. Alrighty, so first thing that we're gonna check out is the iron farm. So in the last world tour, I said that my iron farm broke because of 116, and it ended up because the villagers now popped out on their beds, that it broke everything, and it did break everything. Also, I just realized this is probably going to put me back at my house, which isn't a bad thing. And so I built a design that is really cool. It is El Mango's Peaceful Iron Farm. So I will link the video down in the description if I don't remember. But if I don't remember, or if I do remember, if I don't remember, just search El Mango Peaceful Mode Iron Farm. And how this works is it's 5 villagers and 5 beds. And every once in a while, I was gonna say, I thought there was only 4. Every once in a while, they're just gonna spawn an iron golem because that's what they do. And then he'll come in here and he'll die. And this is what we've made from just this farm so far. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of poppies, but that's a lot of iron. And it works extremely well. And before I did the whole get the zombie in a cauldron, and I was not really ready to put in that much work. So I just put another portal up there, dragged the villagers, dropped them in. Extremely easy to build, extremely easy tutorial to follow, and you even get some cats. So I would highly recommend, if you're looking for a source of iron that you don't need right away, but you know you're going to need a whole bunch of iron later down the road, highly recommend that you build this iron farm. Easiest one I've built, even though I've only ever built 2. Don't ask what the redstone is up there. It's a pain. Don't ask. But yeah, we built that in I think almost essentially right after the last world tour, because I knew I would need the iron. Oh, so apparently, what was I talking about? Spawn points. I thought this was the end. We're not going to the end, Lucas. But the next thing that we are going to check out is... We're saving that right there for last, because that is the creeper farm. What we are going to check out next is the unfinished ice boat road to my dirt house district. And you might be saying, well, what do you mean a dirt house district? So this is more for the Twitch chat. Oh, that's a ghast. This is what happens when these things are unedited. And get wrecked. Fix it later. Is a dirt house is... Oh, I'm on fire. Don't you love it when everything just goes to plan? Help! A dirt house is a channel point redemption in my channel for... Okay, I'd like to stop being on fire. It's a channel point redemption for 200,000 points, in which I build you a dirt house in my world, named after you, and you can upgrade it with different upgrades for 100,000 channel points. You might be going, that's a long time. Like 200,000 Twitch channel points is an insane amount of channel points for just a dirt house. But it's my version of building something in the world that is just completely named after you. And with a little help from Twitch chat finding a Mushroom Islands biome, shout out to Mac for helping me use an external program, because I was not about to spend 8 hours looking for a mushroom biome. Here it is. And there it is. You can see the dirt up there. Let's go take a look. We only have one dirt house here, because only one viewer has saved up enough points to earn it. And there they are. And there's the Graysonator. My girlfriend, by the way. Shout out. Love you. December 20th, 2020. The first of 5 current models of this. and it comes with your own chest. Oh, I forgot I did that. Yeah, I did that. Little crafting table and a furnace. And she wanted it to overlook the coral reef. But if you come to Twitch, you save up enough channel points, I will build you your own dirt house. And it comes with upgrades. Eventually it'll come with its own villager. And I think by the time you upgrade it to its third time, there is actually no dirt and it looks good. But I wanted it to be something that you guys could save up for and take time and really become something special. Because this means more than a dirt house to me when it's gonna be here for a lifetime. And I hope that it means a lot more to you guys than just a dirt house. It's your piece of history immortalized in somebody else's Minecraft world. Now we have to fly all the way back. Oh boy, we have to go through that whole debacle again. But I actually got the idea for a dirt house. The dirt house part of it was my idea, but a channel that really got me started into streaming. His name is Stenos, and I'm sure we're on fire again. I'm sure I've probably talked about him before, but he has a castle redemption, like a little mini castle, in which he'll build you a castle for 450,000 channel points, and so you know that you can upgrade, and it'll take time. And well, I'm not nearly that good of a builder. We're not gonna stop at the creeper farm yet. We're not done. I got one more thing before the creeper farm, and it's on the complete other side of the nether. Anyways, I'm not that good enough of a builder. I'm not gonna make people wait that long. So I'll do something a little bit cheaper and kind of put my own spin on it. And so I came up with an upgradable dirt house. And it works because, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure everybody can build with dirt. It's not that complicated. Anyways, what we are on to now is my Guardian farm. And if you remember in the last World Tour, it's actually in my title, it's Guardian Farm Complete, 6-month World Tour. But I made a little add-on to the Guardian farm. I built an automatic sorting system. So last time, the Guardians were just being collected into one chest. One single chest down here. Right, this is all that was there. But now we have a storage system that is actually a pain in the butt to access. You have to fly around the back. Then I place a chest there to clear out my inventory. But you're gonna come through here. And ta-da! Automatic storage system, which I still need to put item frame labels on. So we've got overflow, bone meal from the fish, raw cod, prismarine crystals, and prismarine shards. All nice and simple, really easy. Just wanted to sort that out. And since I did build it after the last World Tour, it was progress, and I figured I would let you guys know that it now has a sorting system. And that was a pain to build, because I had to drain the water from there, because that was still underwater. And it was just overall a pain to build. But anyways, if you stayed this long, you guys have made it to the big creeper farm reveal. I believe I am doing something that less than a handful of people have done in their Minecraft worlds, and that nobody else is doing currently on YouTube, on Twitch, anywhere. I am hand digging a 301 by 301 hole in the ground all the way down to bedrock to build a creeper farm. And we're gonna have to go all the way back. And now I know that it has been done, that hand digging a creeper farm has been done before. John Bams dug it all by himself without using TNT dupers. An SMP did it without duping any TNT, but they only did 256 circles, or 250. My boat just, hello? My boat. My boat was in the floor. Anyways, they only did 200. That was weird. 256 black holes. But this is a square 300 by 300. It's like 301 or something. But let's crank up the render distance so you guys can get the sheer scale of this. And we have to go up to like Y450 to load all of this in. Okay, that's the center beacon. You notice the beacon is now gone. And then if we pause right here, this is what I've been spending most of my time on, most of my streams on in this world. And you can see it right now. This is 300 by 300, all mapped out. And each layer is 90,000 blocks. One layer. And it takes about 5 days to dig out. So about 10 hours per layer. Now, what makes this even more special is I'm collecting every single block, or as much of it as I can, in the storage system that you see right there. And you go, well, that doesn't look like it can hold 5 million blocks. It's expanding. Because I don't always know like how much of each material I'm going to get. It is expanding as necessary. And right now it's holding about 360,000 blocks, mostly in stone and grass, but eventually it will be almost all stone. And the total amount of blocks that this dig is approximately 5.7 million. Completely hand dug, without duping TNT, without even building a flying machine. Hand dug, pickaxe and shovel grind. That's what we do here. And you might go, well, why do you need that much gunpowder? Because obviously this farm we're going to build the logical geek boy farm. It's going to be somewhere anywhere from 100,000 to 150,000 gunpowder per hour. That's a lot of gunpowder. And obviously the question is, why do you need that much? Because I want to blow up 1 million TNT. All at once. Not all jam-packed into a cluster. But I want to make and craft 1 million TNT. Place it all down in an area. And blow it up. All at once. I want a, world record amount of TNT mined in survival, crafted in survival, and blown up at once. And what I'm going to do with that 1 million TNT is basically blow up more holes. So instead of digging it, I'm going to dig down and place TNT and let the TNT do the digging for me, essentially. And so that's why I need to farm this big. Also, as this is a lifetime survival single-player world, it will be, I need a lifetime supply of every material, and this is easily a lifetime supply of gunpowder. Now just let this sink in. At 100,000 gunpowder per hour, I need 5 million gunpowder to make 1 million TNT. That's 50 hours of AFK. That is insane. 50 hours of AFKing just to get enough gunpowder. If I were to build a little tiny puny farm, say it produces 10,000 gunpowder per hour, I now have to AFK for 500 hours, approximately how long I've been playing on this world for the past 8 months. So I need a farm that I don't have to spend half my time AFKing. And so that's why this farm is so big. Video settings, turn down the render distance. That was pretty much the big huzzah of this world tour. You can see, oh goodness, the game. Uh-oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Oh, the game does not like it every time I do that. You can see here, this is my, it's all just stone and flat. This is my system for shooting items up one at a time. This thing is going to have to shoot 5.7 million items. Pillagers! Oh, wait a minute. We can test out We could test out our fireworks. Oh, this is a surprise. Too good to be true. I'm not sure if 8 fireworks is gonna do it. Sorry, that brings joy to my face every time I do it. But, yeah. Oh, also, I built it around a witch hut. So there was a dark oak forest that I chopped down. There was a swamp that I drained, all to go through to build this. Not only is it going to be a creeper farm, but it's also going to be a witch farm as well, because eventually the goal is to have one of every farm, and if I can make a super efficient witch farm and a super efficient creeper farm all in one go, then I'm going to do it. But everywhere you can see, it's all flat. This is where we're currently mining out right now. We are on layer 5. So this is currently the 5th layer below sea level that I'm mining out, collecting every single one of the 5.7 million blocks in that storage system right there. And if you would like to see progress on this creeper farm as well as anything else, feel free to check out the Twitch channel in the description. But I will be bringing these world tours every 3 months, and next time I will be releasing a world download for this world. You can click on it, play with it, do whatever you want, finish the whole by yourself. Hopefully I'll be done with this creeper farm. No, there's no way I'm going to be done with the creeper farm in the next world tour. So when I release the 12-month world tour, 1 year, there will be a link to a backup of the world, I promise. And plans for next world tour is maybe finish the island river and keep doing those projects that you saw on the project board. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the 9-month world tour. And once again, if you'd like to see more progress on this world, either come check me out on Twitch or stay tuned in 3 more months. But here it is, Rouindaria, the official name for this world. I didn't have one last time. I didn't even mention that I had a name for it. Rouindaria. It's spelled weird. I'll leave it in the description. But thank you guys so much for watching. That creeper just came back. Oh, I looked at an Enderman. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in 3 months. Bye. Angry Enderman sounds.